Today we're checking back in with Solana's Sol coin, performing some technical analysis and making some predictions on where we can expect to see Solana go in the near future. Let's get into it. Welcome back into the Solana chart, guys. If you'd like to buy Solana's Sol coin or want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. But it's been about a week since we last took a look at Sol, and whilst our prediction clearly did not come true, it was actually a better situation than we had hoped for. On the day, basically straight after, we saw a breakthrough of our key point of resistance. And that was at the $125 mark. I was expecting this to act as a bit more of a resistance barrier, and then we'd retest it and break through on the second attempt, but we made it straight through on the first attempt. And we hit a high on the 2nd of April, and that high was $143 per Sol coin. So that is really, really good news. Now, as you can see, things are now coming back down, but it looks like the support has certainly held up today, and you can see we did dip all the way below our $125 mark down to a low of $120 smack bang on, but we are now sitting above that point. This is a major point of support for us at $125 now, but even more importantly is the candle that we are currently seeing form. Right now this is looking like, if we can get a bit of a green close going on this, it will be a hammer candle. And what does that mean? Well, it means a reversal in the short-term trend. So we've been going down for the past 3 days. We're going to reverse and start making our moves all the way up to our next key point, which is sitting at $150. And that's basically where our 200-day moving average is sitting as well, sitting right now at a value of $149.76. So it's looking like that's where we're going to move. A move up from $125 to that point is actually not that significant, so I think it is certainly achievable. I'm just going to extend out these key points here for us just to make things a bit easier for when we're trying to look into the future a bit more and predicting what could potentially happen with this coin. There we go. And you can see this is a real beautiful type of pattern. We've had a nice upwards trend from the 14th of March all the way through to up here on the 2nd of April. Then we've had a period of consolidation. And if I go to the RSI now, you see that is likely something that needed to occur. As you can see, at the top end of this period, we had gone into the overbought range. We were above that 70 mark. We hit a top, and that was on the 1st of April at 79 points on the RSI. So things did need to calm down a bit, consolidate and relax, and that's exactly what we've seen. We've now dropped back down. The RSI is at 64.85, while still relatively high. We now have room to either A, move sideways, or B, move upwards. What I'm expecting to see now though is a nice little bounce off this key support point at $125, and what we're going to hopefully see is a continuation of a move upwards, a bit like that. We're heading really for this $150 mark next, in my opinion. And this is really, I suppose, influenced as well by the fact that it looks like we are seeing a bit of a flag pattern form. And here we go. As you can see, these are the poles, the flag part of the pattern. Then we've got, a nice pole, probably starting from about here, I'd suggest, because we had a bit of consolidation over this little period. You can see that nice flag had formed itself, moving towards the 125 mark. We're likely going to see, the consolidation occur and then a break upwards towards the 125, from the 125, to the $150 mark. So all in all, looking pretty good there. Let's have a quick look at the MACD as well. Now, the MACD is showing us that it looks like the 12-day EMA is now making a move towards the 26-day EMA, and that's not surprising. We've had a few red days now, so obviously the trend looks like it is going to reverse. Is it going to continue like this? I do not believe so. If anything, I think worst case scenario probably at the moment is we're going to see a touch of the 12-day EMA on the 26-day EMA, but I cannot foresee this crossing downwards as long as the overall crypto market remains strong and we start seeing coins continue their trends. A lot of the coins at the moment are in a similar sort of pattern at this stage. They've had fantastic few weeks and now they need to consolidate slightly because they are all certainly overbought. So time will tell, but in my opinion, based on what's currently going on with Solana, we are going to see a reversal occur from this little short-term pattern. We're going to hopefully bounce in an upwards direction, much like that I've drawn out here, and we are going to move towards our next target sitting at $150. And if we just zoom out, you can see that this $150 mark is very significant for us as well. The amount of price action that has occurred here in the past is very, very significant. So if we can reach that point once again, things will start looking good. Also, it's probably worth pointing out as well, whilst yes, we do have a little flag pattern forming here, this is almost a bit like a bit of a cup coming up, a cup and handle type pattern, and then we're going to start going bang and reverse in that direction. So all in all, I'm pretty confident at the moment. I want to hopefully see that this $125 mark does hold up, and B, I want to see some buying volume starting to come in, and instead of having another red day after potentially today, I want to see a green day. That wraps up today's analysis on Solana's Solcoin, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video as well, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.